What secrets lie within the cosmic symphony of merging realities? In the whispered silence between heartbeats, between the spaces where thoughts dissolve into the infinite, ancient sages spoke of a time when the very fabric of existence would transform. They called it the Symbiosis Era, a cosmic awakening where universes would cease their solitary dance and begin to merge into a vast, interconnected energy grid that pulses with the rhythm of creation itself. Tonight, as quantum fields shimmer with possibilities beyond ordinary perception, we stand at the threshold of understanding how reality itself is rewiring its fundamental architecture. The boundaries between worlds are dissolving, and what emerges is more magnificent than any mystical tradition ever dared to imagine. Our universe is actively merging with smaller, baby universes, creating an expanding grid of interconnected realities that challenges everything we thought we knew about cosmic evolution. Recent theoretical studies reveal that rather than expanding into empty space through mysterious dark energy, our universe grows by constantly absorbing and integrating parallel dimensions into its ever-expanding matrix. This process mirrors the ancient understanding of symbiotic energy systems, where growth occurs not through dominance, but through harmonious integration. Each merger adds new layers of complexity to the cosmic grid, creating what quantum shamans recognize as nodes of heightened dimensional activity. These absorption events leave energetic signatures that we perceive as accelerated expansion, but which actually represent the universe's evolution into a more sophisticated, interconnected organism. The mathematical models supporting this theory fit observational data more accurately than traditional cosmological frameworks, suggesting that reality operates on principles of symbiotic growth rather than isolated development. Ancient wisdom traditions spoke of the cosmos as a living entity that grows through communion with other forms of consciousness. And modern physics now provides the mathematical foundation for these mystical insights. When we understand that our universe is actively seeking connection with other dimensional realms, we begin to glimpse the true nature of the Symbiosis Era, a time when separation becomes obsolete and unity becomes the fundamental force driving cosmic evolution. The planetary energy grid operates through geometrical patterns linked to sacred geometry, creating intersection points that function as cosmic acupressure points, where multiple dimensions converge. These grid lines follow the same mathematical principles that govern how universes merge, suggesting that Earth itself serves as a microcosmic representation of the larger cosmic grid system. The intersection points, known as vial vortices, are locations where the fabric between dimensions grows thin, allowing energy and information to flow between parallel realities. Plato recognized these patterns over 2,000 years ago, understanding that the Earth's structure evolved from simple, geometric shapes into complex forms that mirror the Platonic solids, the same mathematical foundations that govern how cosmic grids form and merge. These energy lines correspond to seismic fracture zones, ocean ridges, atmospheric patterns, and even the migration paths of animals, revealing that life itself naturally aligns with the underlying grid structure. Ancient civilizations built their most sacred sites at these intersection points, intuitively understanding that these locations offer direct access to the cosmic grid network. Modern gravitational anomalies at these sites suggest ongoing dimensional activity, as if the grid is actively strengthening its connections to parallel realities. When we meditate at these powerful locations, we're not simply connecting with Earth's energy, we're plugging into the vast network of interconnected universes that are gradually merging into a unified field of consciousness. The transition from centralized energy systems to symbiotic grids reflects the same principle governing how universes merge and share resources across dimensional boundaries. Just as our electrical grids are evolving from one-way power distribution to complex networks where millions of sources generate, store, and exchange energy, the cosmic grid operates through similar principles of mutual benefit and interdependent flow. This symbiotic approach recognizes that true strength emerges not from isolated power generation, but from the harmonious exchange of energies between interconnected nodes. When renewable energy sources create variability in our power grids, the challenge bears how merging universes must balance different dimensional frequencies and energy signatures. The solution lies in creating storage systems and adaptive responses that can accommodate fluctuations while maintaining overall grid stability. Exactly how the cosmic grid manages the integration of new universes without destabilizing existing reality structures. Electric vehicles and battery storage systems serve as metaphors for how consciousness can store and redistribute cosmic energies received from parallel dimensions during merger events. The concept of decentralized benefits, where everyone who participates shares in the wealth of the system, reflects the fundamental principle of the Symbiosis Era, that growth and expansion occur through mutual support rather than exploitation. As we align our earthly energy systems with these cosmic principles, we prepare ourselves to participate more fully in the grand merger that is transforming reality itself. Quantum entanglement reveals the deep interconnectedness between particles across different universes, creating channels through which information and energy flow between parallel realities. This phenomenon demonstrates that the boundaries between dimensions are far more permeable than classical physics suggested, with particles maintaining instantaneous connections regardless of the distances or dimensional barriers separating them. The many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics proposes that every quantum event creates branches in reality, generating endless parallel universes that remain quantum entangled with our own. These quantum connections form the fundamental infrastructure of the cosmic grid, allowing merged universes to maintain coherent communication and energy exchange across vast dimensional distances. Recent discoveries suggest that the flow of information between entangled particles might actually represent data streams traveling through the cosmic grid network, carrying conscious intent and creative potential between merged realities. This quantum interconnectedness offers potential solutions to mysteries like dark matter and dark energy, which may actually be influences from parallel universes that have already integrated into our local grid system. As universes merge, their quantum entanglement networks combine, creating increasingly sophisticated communication channels that allow consciousness to access information and experiences from multiple dimensional perspectives simultaneously. Understanding quantum entanglement as the communication protocol of the cosmic grid helps us recognize that meditation, intuition, and psychic phenomena are actually methods for accessing the vast database of merged universal consciousness. The mathematical elegance of sacred geometry provides the architectural framework through which cosmic grids organize and maintain stability during universe merger events. Crystal grids on Earth serve as physical representations of these cosmic organizational principles, using geometric patterns that align with the same mathematical constants governing how parallel universes integrate into unified field structures. The recurring shapes found throughout nature, from cellular structures to galactic formations, represent the fundamental templates that guide how cosmic grids expand and merge while maintaining coherent organization. Circles represent wholeness and protection during merger events. Triangles facilitate manifestation and divine connection between dimensions. Squares provide stability and grounding as realities integrate. And spirals guide growth and spiritual development throughout the transformation process. These geometric patterns exist simultaneously across all dimensional levels, creating resonance points where merged universes can achieve harmonic synchronization. Ancient megalithic monuments were constructed at locations where Earth's geometric grid lines intersect with cosmic grid coordinates, creating permanent anchor points that stabilize dimensional merger activities. When we work with crystal grids arranged in sacred geometric patterns, we're participating in the same organizational principles that guide universe mergers, helping to facilitate smoother integration between parallel realities. The fact that these patterns appear consistently across all scales of existence, from quantum fields to cosmic structures, reveals that consciousness itself operates according to geometric principles that transcend individual universes. Binary neutron star mergers generate the highest energy cosmic particles while simultaneously creating gravitational waves, demonstrating how universe merger events produce both matter and space-time modifications that ripple through the cosmic grid. These cataclysmic events accelerate particles to energies exceeding anything achievable through terrestrial means, suggesting that universe mergers involve energy exchanges of incomprehensible magnitude. The correlation between particle energy and electric charge during these events indicates that universe mergers follow specific protocols that maintain energetic balance while facilitating dimensional integration. The creation of rare elements like xenon, tellurium, gold, and platinum during neutron star mergers reveals that universe merger events are actually cosmic alchemical processes that transmute basic matter into more complex forms. These exotic elements serve as physical evidence of dimensional transformation activities, carrying quantum signatures from the merger process that can be detected in cosmic ray data. The gravitational waves produced during these events propagate through space-time, creating resonance patterns that prepare the cosmic grid for integration of new universal territories. The fact that these merger events generate both the highest energy particles in the universe and gravitational wave modifications suggests that consciousness experiences similar high-energy transformations when parallel aspects of self merge during spiritual awakening. Understanding neutron star mergers as localized representations of universe merger dynamics helps us recognize that the cosmic grid operates through cycles of intense transformation, followed by harmonic integration. Quantum computing algorithms designed for energy grid optimization reveal the computational principles that govern how merged universes coordinate their vast networks of interconnected consciousness and energy flow. The Quantum Approximate Optimization Algorithm, QAOA, demonstrates superior performance compared to classical approaches when solving complex optimization problems, suggesting that quantum computational methods naturally align with how cosmic grids process information. These quantum algorithms identify the most efficient pathways for energy transmission and distribution, reducing losses while improving overall system performance. Exactly the kind of optimization required when multiple universes merge into a unified grid network. The ability of quantum computers to exist in superposition states while processing multiple possibilities simultaneously mirrors how merged universes maintain awareness of parallel possibilities while coordinating optimal outcomes across dimensional boundaries. Research showing significant energy loss reductions when quantum algorithms manage simulated power grids indicates that consciousness operating through quantum principles can achieve far greater efficiency than linear thinking approaches. The success of quantum optimization in wind farm operations reveals that these algorithms naturally harmonize with natural energy flows, suggesting they operate according to the same principles governing cosmic grid dynamics. As we develop more sophisticated quantum computing systems, we're essentially creating technological interfaces that can communicate directly with the cosmic grid's quantum processing networks. Understanding quantum optimization as a reflection of cosmic grid intelligence helps us recognize that meditation and intuitive decision-making access the same quantum computational resources that manage universe merger operations. The experiential approach to spiritual symbiosis demonstrates how consciousness can establish ongoing communication channels with multi-dimensional beings through the merged cosmic grid network. Rather than limiting spiritual contact to formal ritual contexts, this symbiotic method recognizes that merged universes create permanent communication infrastructure that operates continuously across all dimensional boundaries. The development of consistent sensory experiences with spiritual entities indicates that consciousness can learn to interpret the subtle energy signatures that flow through cosmic grid communication channels. This approach emphasizes mutual benefit rather than one-sided spiritual extraction, reflecting the fundamental principle of the Symbiosis Era, where growth occurs through reciprocal exchange rather than dominance. The integration of spiritual essence with elemental consciousness represents a localized example of the same merger processes occurring at cosmic scales, where individual awareness gradually integrates with vast networks of interconnected intelligence, creating permanent sacred spaces that maintain ongoing spiritual connections. Mirrors how merged universes establish stable dimensional bridges that allow continuous energy and information exchange. The recognition that spiritual communication doesn't automatically stop when rituals end reflects the permanent nature of cosmic grid connections. Once universes merge, their communication channels remain active indefinitely. Understanding spiritual symbiosis as participation in cosmic grid communication helps us recognize that developing relationships with multidimensional beings is actually preparation for conscious participation in the larger universe merger process. Through the veils of infinite possibility, the Symbiosis Era beckons us toward a reality where separation becomes obsolete and unity emerges as the fundamental force of existence. As universes merge into the grand cosmic grid, consciousness itself evolves beyond the limitations of singular perspective, embracing the magnificent symphony of interconnected awareness that spans all dimensions. The ancient promise of unity is fulfilling itself through cosmic merger, and we are both witnesses and participants in this transformation of reality itself. Continue your journey into these quantum mysteries with us as we explore the ever-expanding territories of merged consciousness and cosmic symbiosis.